All right, so you're looking for a dog trainer here in Rockville. Let's talk about how to find the right one for you and your pup. Think of this as your friendly local guide. The whole point is to help you and your dog have an absolutely fantastic life together in our community. Okay, let's get right to it. First up, let's talk about what it's really like having a dog here in Rockville. What does that day-to-day look like? I mean, just think about our daily reality here. When you have a well-behaved dog, everything just gets easier, right? A walk down Rockville Pike, a trip to the farmer's market, it's just so much more pleasant for you and for everyone around you. This is the real reason we're even talking about finding a great trainer. Okay, so that's the goal. But how do you actually find the person who can help you achieve it? Let's get into the specifics of what makes a professional dog trainer a great one. The first thing you're going to hear a lot about, and for good reason, is positive reinforcement. It's really the modern, science-backed way to do things. Instead of punishing your dog for getting it wrong, you reward them for getting it right. It's all about building that trust, not creating fear. And what does that actually look like? Well, it's pretty simple. It could be a treat when they sit calmly while you're at the town square, or just some happy praise when they come back to you at the dog park. You're just making learning fun and rewarding for them. But it's not just about the training method. You also want to keep an eye out for professional credentials. These certifications, they really show that a trainer is serious about their career and stays up to date with the latest knowledge. You're going to see a bunch of letters like these after a trainer's name. Don't feel like you need to memorize them all. The main takeaway here is that seeing these is a really good sign. It means that person has passed certain tests and has proven they know their stuff. All right, let's talk about the practical stuff. What are the different kinds of training available? And, what's the cost going to look like? So before I show you the numbers, it's good to remember that training costs here in Montgomery County are pretty much in line with our area's general cost of living. These figures for 2025 should give you a pretty solid idea of what to expect. As you can see, you've got a few different options. Group classes, those are awesome for general manners and getting your dog around other dogs, and they're usually the most affordable. Private sessions are great if you need to work on something specific. And then you have the really intensive programs like board and trains, which, as you can see, are a much bigger investment. Okay, so you've done your research, you've got a short list of trainers who look good. Now what? Well, now you interview them. And this next part is going to give you the exact questions you should be asking. Think of this as your interview checklist. You absolutely want to confirm their methods and ask about credentials. But here's a really important one. Ask them how they'll tailor the plan specifically for your dog and your lifestyle here in Rockville. And of course, always get the total cost up front so there are no surprises down the road. Training doesn't just happen in that 1 hour you have with a pro. So much of the progress happens with the work you put in between sessions. So let's talk about where to practice and some of the local rules you've got to know. Right, so being a responsible dog owner is a huge part of this. Here in Montgomery County, that means a few basic things. Your dog needs to be on a leash in public areas. They have to be licensed and have their rabies shot. And, this is a big one, you always, always have to clean up after them. It's about being a good neighbor. So where can you go to practice all these new skills? We are lucky to have some fantastic local dog parks. You've got the one at King Farm, or if you want a more urban feel, there's Ellsworth. They're all great, safe spots to work on things like recall and polite greetings with other dogs. See, finding the right trainer, it's about more than just fixing a problem. It's really an investment in the relationship you have with your dog, so you can both get out there and enjoy everything our city has to offer, together. So, happy training to you and your dog. A well-behaved pup really does make everything better. It means your walks are easier, your neighbors are happier, and you have a wonderful companion ready for any adventure you can find here in Rockville.